you can easily make this delicious Biscoff cheesecake at home. Welcome to the Dive Bar Kitchen. This is all the recipes we'll be using today. So we have this Biscoff crumble cookie. It's already crumbled up for you. You don't have to smash up the cookies. I suggest you guys get this for this recipe. It's much easier than smashing the cookies by yourselves or on your own, I mean. So you just spread it out in a tray. I wish I would have done this in a bowl. I'll give you that suggestion. Do it in a bowl next time. The butter, you can use any butter you want. Melt butter. We're going to put it in the microwave for a couple seconds and then pour it on the cookie crumble. I wish I would have used more butter, which I do later on. I add more butter and just mix it up. You want it kind of a little hard, wet consistency. I don't know if that makes sense, but you see the color change. It looks a little darker. That's what you want. So then you smash it up and flatten it out against the pan in the bottom. Make sure it's flat. You see the dark colors? That's what you want. That's the butter in the cookie crumble. I should have used more butter, but it worked. And this pan was a little too big. I suggest you guys use a smaller pan, obviously. All right, now you add a whole bar of cheesecake into the bowl. I didn't know this is how you make cheesecake, but I guess you do. I guess it makes sense, right? Cheesecake. And then you add some of this Biscoff in the jar. It's amazing. You're going to have to melt it in the microwave for a couple seconds and just add it into the cheesecake. So yeah, so I don't really measure, as you can see. I just go based off what I think it's enough. Obviously, like, that's why my recipes never come out the same twice. They always come out different. No wonder. So yeah, just melt the syrup or whatever you want to call it, the jam, and then just throw it in the bowl. You see it's all melted. That's what you want. I think it said half a cup. No, it said a quarter of a cup, which I don't even know what that means. But yeah, you just add it in there, and then we're gonna do a teaspoon of cinnamon. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon, I believe. I don't know if this is a teaspoon or half a teaspoon. And then you're gonna do the same with the vanilla extract. A teaspoon or half a teaspoon, whatever you want. I think this is enough. And then we're gonna look at the cheat sheet. These are my recipes. Not exactly how they told me to do it, but now you add a whole cup of heavy whipping cream into the bowl. Pretty easy, everything into one bowl. And you get a mixer. Get a mixer because it's way easier to mix compared to like using a fork or your hands. Start it off slow, because you're gonna start off strong right off the bat. It's gonna go all over the place. And then you want to mix it until it gets a little fluffy. Heavy whipping cream gets fluffy. I never knew that. I never knew heavy whipping cream gets fluffy. It's like amazing. Well, right here you can see how fluffy it got, and then you just pour it into the pan on top of the cookie crumbles and spread it out nice and evenly. You want to make sure you get every corner of this cheesecake batter because it costs money and it's delicious. Spread it out as evenly as you can. Like I said, I think this pan is a little too big, but you know, my food always tastes pretty good and bomb. It doesn't look the most appealing, but it tastes bomb. I don't think I have the tools to make everything look nice and flat. And now you add more of that Biscoff syrup on top. Melt some more and cover it all on top. Make sure you spread it out again evenly. I don't do a good job of aesthetics, but I promise you it tastes bomb. And now we take more cookie crumble and spread it up. Cover it all up in the cookie crumble. This is going to come out delicious. I'm telling you guys. Trust me, and it's easy to make. Now we're going to decorate it, I guess you could say, just for looks. Just add a couple cookies on top, just so it could look nice, you know, presentable. And that's pretty much it, guys. There you have it, an easy Biscoff cheesecake at home.